All right, y'all. Welcome to the first edition of just going to be breaking down some ad campaigns here. It's a little late at night, so I've kind of got my light on in front of me here. So my face looks a little funky. Just bear with me. It's kind of late at night. Something I like to do is just kind of check out um, the Facebook ad library, which, if you don't know what the Facebook ad library is, it's basically kind of the library, so to speak, for all things Meta ads. So if you want to check on what other people in your industry are doing as far as running Meta ads goes, you can check out the Facebook ad library. Just type in, some names of some of your competitors. You can look at some of their ads, or if you have an agency that you know of, and you want to check out the type of ads they run for their clients. If you're thinking about working with them, ask them for some client names, go and check out the type of ads that they're running. And you can even reach out to those companies and see how those ads are performing for them as well. So Facebook ad library is definitely a huge resource, especially for digital marketers like myself. But I want to show you how you can use it as a tool for your small business if you are not already running ads yourself or working with an ad agency. I want to show you some examples I found here. So I would just wanted to pick window washing because window washing is a very visual um, type of sell, in my opinion. You can do some really cool before and after videos, or some videos of actually cleaning windows. And it's pretty satisfying stuff to watch. A sudsy, dirty window go to being perfectly spotless clean. So you have a great opportunity for before and after videos, before and after pictures, and window washing. But like I said, it's a very visual sell. So I wanted to kind of check out what window washers are doing as well. I've been in the social media marketing space for about 10 years now, and I started my own home service company about 5 months or so ago, and just using Meta ads, we've done about eight to $900,000 in estimates, and we've closed. We're creeping up on 350,000 in closed business from my Facebook ads, Instagram ads, kind of our social media push, and some of the funnels we've created. So this is a big part of what I do, is just kind of some research. So I want to show you this company. They are doing a good job as far as I can tell they're testing a lot of different ads here. So as I said before, we got some before and after right here. I'm going to pull this up and make it a little bigger so we can see what's going on. So it looks like this window washing company off. I have no idea who they are. I just kind of put in window washing, chose at random, and this is what we came up with. So um, these guys are running a you know pretty common before and after. They do driveway cleaning here. Is your driveway stained, your siding green, or your deck slippery? So in their initial sentence there in the copywriting, they are trying to empathize with their ideal customer. So they're trying to address the issue their customer might be having, and kind of break that wall in advertising with using empathy. So it doesn't feel like such a sell. We use safe professional pressure and soft washing to restore your home's curb appeal. So they're sharing about their product. Fast, affordable, guarantee results. Um, and then, yeah, great before and after. Um, and remove years of dirt in minutes. Let's click on it and see where it takes us. Oh, it took them to my Facebook page. All right, that's weird. Ellensburg window washing. Why is your ad taking us to a Facebook page? Or to my Facebook page, I guess. Let's look at a few more things that we got going on here. Let's see. Let's see. So something I want to look at here, something you want to look at on the Facebook ad library is when they started running these ads. So this ad started in August. So I would consider that a relatively new ad, and that it's only like a month old. Um, and it hasn't really like proven the test of time. Um, what we want to look for is the age of ads. So if an ad if they had an ad that was running since, let's just say March or April, to me, that's going to be a sign that that's a winning ad, that that ad is crushing it and they're not turning it off, because it's obviously performing. So let's click on this one. Same company. Um, Kittias County homeowners. So they're being specific in who they're talking to here, which is a pretty good, practice. You want to speak directly to who you want to click on your ad. Something that they also have is $149 for window washing. So you can see in the title of the ad who the ad is directly, kind of speaking to, who their ideal audience is, the people in this county, and then you have a number. So anytime you have a number, it's going to be, a little bit more attractive, to the eye, naturally, because it breaks the, word scheme here. So it's a little bit different of a flow. It's going to catch people's attention a little bit more. And then we're going to scroll on down here, and their ad is pretty. Like, I would expect this to be. To me, this almost looks like a screenshot from a video. Um, but it's still kind of eye catching. You got your window cleaning here, and then again you have a number. And it's pretty clear what they do. In a good ad, you're going to be able to tell what the business does in about 2 seconds. So within 2 seconds, the viewer should know exactly what you do and what you're offering. So this is set up pretty nice. I like this ad. I would personally put maybe a little bit more info here, maybe some qualifying, statements. We've done 40 windows in this county, in or 40 homes in this county in the past 30 days. You can be next. So that's called, herd mentality, is creating the idea, or showing the proof that, hey, your neighbors work with us, people in your town work with us. The number one reason people buy a product or use a service or choose a company, is because other people are doing so. And, that's just called herd mentality. It's the most powerful, push behind marketing psychology, is showing proof of concept that other people are using, social proof, showing that other people are using your service, your product. And let's click on it and see where it takes us. So get the best quality and value for your window washing. Answer a few quick essential questions. We'll promptly contact you. This is a pretty decent landing page. I like that they have these different options here. And the reason that you would have a landing page like this is really just to qualify your lead. So question 1 of 4, I like that they set the expectation and show you how many questions there's going to be, um, so that you can kind of expect, as a customer or as someone filling out this form, like, how long am I going to be here? So I said townhouse. Question 2, when would you like to start your window washing? This is a great qualifying question, because then you're going to know, as a business owner, how hot the lead is. So I want to start immediately. I want this, done by a certain date, flexible. I have other things, other timelines. So, we're just going to click this for the sake of it. State, I'm in Virginia. Street, doesn't matter. City, nowhere. Zip code, 22222. Next. Full name. Full name is, don't worry about it. Email. Why? Cell phone. That is, I'll put my real phone number. Let's see if I get a call. Get my estimate. Oh, invalid email. They got me. I'll do my real stuff. And that's not an invalid phone number. Oh, yeah, it is. Type my phone number wrong. All right, give me an estimate. And I'm probably going to get a text or an email. Let's see what happens. We received your information. Look at an email. So they're setting the expectation, right? We're going to be reaching out. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, there's the text. I just got the text. Text is definitely the way to go. This is cool. So the text says, "Hey there, thank you for reaching out, for your window washing needs. If it is during normal business hours, we will likely call you or text you very shortly. We value your time and interest." And then the owner signed it. So Cole Meyer, owner, has his name on there. I like that. That's a cool personal touch. And what I want to do next is I want to kind of check out their website. So we're going to go to the Ellensburg window washing website. All right. So it's a pretty, I like the how clean it is and how easy it is to read everything. Um, so again, we're clicking on the website. First thing we see is someone cleaning the windows, and we don't have to guess what they do. Window washing. It's in their name. Um, the language here, I mean, it's pretty easy to read, but they're not saying much. Everybody's going to be saying this kind of stuff: satisfaction guaranteed, superior results, professional staff. That doesn't really set you apart as a business. It's just showing that you're actually a professional and know what you're doing. No one gets excited because you do what you say you can do. Um, People want to know a little bit more about how educated you are on what you do. So you have to show that you're the expert, not just say you're the expert. Um, so I would have maybe a little bit more like qualifying statements here. Maybe something about like the process, the product they use. They said they do soft washing, so I would maybe like explain what soft washing is. They don't really do that here. Honestly, this is really not a great website. It's kind of short, which surprises me, considering how much effort they put into um, their ad campaigns. So maybe they don't get as much traffic through their website, and like they put all their chips in on the ad campaigns performing well. That would kind of be my guess here. But this website is just kind of lackluster. Um, which I'm a big fan of having a good educational website. I think that the education piece and any marketing campaign is really kind of the glue that holds the pieces together. Because when you look at just ad campaigns like this is really just about getting in front of your ideal customer and getting them to click on something. It's not necessarily going to educate them about who you are or what you do or why they should work with you. So that's where the website piece is really going to come into play. So ultimately, a good marketing campaign is going to look like exposure, and that's kind of what the ads are. The ad is the exposure level. So this is just exposing your ideal customers to your business or your brand. Ideally, what you'd want to click through here is just click through on to. I mean, the landing page wasn't bad, but there's no sense of like urgency here. I would probably have some type of sense of urgency, um, and scarcity, even something like get $200 off your window cleaning. We only have three slots available for the rest of the month, and then maybe like a timer right here. Not that anything would happen when the timer goes off, but it just adds that more of a sense of urgency for the discount. So maybe have something like that on the landing page. But like I said, this is not really an education piece. Um, and then it goes exposure, education, and then conversion. Obviously, like we filled out the lead form. Conversion is going to look like how good of an estimate can you actually do. So how do you close? Which again, it's going to come down to showing that you're the best, showing that you're the most knowledgeable, and just explaining kind of the difference between you and competitors. So that's just a little bit of a late night kind of ad campaign breakdown for you all. Let me know if you have an industry you'd like to see me kind of break down or build an ad for, or any thoughts or comments. And thanks for watching.